What's popping, people? Welcome back to the Two Brother Vlogs. This is Rohith, and as you see, we are on a completely different platform today. And I am going to show you my flight simulator setup for now and take you through the cockpit of one of the most basic aircrafts, or I would say the most important aircraft in every pilot's life. So, an aircraft which all pilots, almost all the pilots around the world get trained on. I'm going to show you the cockpit of that and show you a bit about how an aircraft functions. So, let's dive straight into this video. I think I'm from Hyderabad. Let's keep it to Hyderabad. It's going to be a generic airport, but let's go around Hyderabad airport and we will show you how an trainer aircraft looks. I don't know how many people must have seen it in real life, but this is the closest I can take you guys to a cockpit of an aircraft, as vlogging in an aircraft is absolutely not allowed, especially during flight. So this is going to be our closest interaction, or me taking you as close as possible to a real aircraft as it can get. Select stand number 5. I like number 5. And let's taxi out to the runway 27 left, and let's depart 27 left and complete a circuit pattern. I'll show you what a circuit pattern is and come back to one landing in this video. If you like this kind of content, please do let me know in the comments below, and I can show you a lot more about different aircrafts. This is a platform where you can see the cockpit, and I can show you how the aircraft performs, all that, and slowly get each and everyone a little, familiarized with something called as an aircraft or the cockpit of an aircraft, because that is something alien to many people. And let's spread the awareness. What say? So let's dive straight into the aircraft. So the aircraft, I'll show you around the aircraft. It is right behind this, and there you go. It's a tiny four-seater aircraft, and it's actually a very, very, very beautiful machine. And this aircraft is called the Cessna 172, and we are going to fly this bird today. Now let's get into the cockpit and let's start preparing the aircraft for a flight. So as you see, everything in the aircraft is shut, and this is the cockpit. It's a very, very simple cockpit of this aircraft. So just for our convenience, for the rest of this video, I will just hide this control column, and so that we can see the rest of the instruments below that as well. So there is nothing much in this cockpit. It is not a very, very complicated aircraft. It is got two screens, as you can see, right in front of us, and let's talk more about it once we turn them on. And we have few other switches here and there which will be spoken about as we go ahead and start turning everything on in them, and the lever which is moving at the bottom. So see this, that is the parking brake of the aircraft. So the parking brake is engaged, so now this aircraft will not move anywhere. So first things first, we turn on battery of the aircraft. Battery is turned on, and as soon as the battery is on, when the aircraft is powered, our job is to turn on the nav lights. What are nav lights? So you see this green light on this side and the red light on the other side, right? This, and there is a small white light at the tip of the red tip of the aircraft. So these three will be turned on as soon as you turn on the nav light. So aircraft is powered by battery. Those lights are an indication to all the people on the ground that the aircraft is powered by battery. You turn that on immediately. So once that is done, we make sure all your, this is what the display which is turned on with the battery. This is called as the primary flight display. All right, it shows you every detail, including your speed, your altitude, your position with reference to the horizon, your basic engine instruments. All of this are provided on this display. So once you turn on the nav lights, next comes the beacon. Beacon is a rotating beacon, as you already understood, and you see at the top of the aircraft, that light is turned on with the beacon. beacon has to be on at all times, the aircraft is actually being started. Now, this is the throttle. So, more in is more power, completely out is absolutely zero power. And there's a red lever which is beside that, which you see moving now. This is to control the fuel and air mixture of the aircraft. So, more fuel you burn and it gives you more power. And at times when you don't need that high fuel air mixture, you lean the aircraft slightly so that you get better efficiency of the aircraft. And at the bottom, what you see moving now, bottom of your screen, is the fuel tanks. So you can select the fuel to be used from one tank or both the tanks. So I've selected both the tanks, so that way it will select fuel from both the tanks equally. To start, we continue on to start the aircraft. So our nav lights are on, beacon is on, the fuel pump is to be put in, and the fuel mixture has to be pumped in a little bit so that you get a little bit more rich fuel and makes it easy for the start. Slide throttle in, turn the magnetos, and then crank the aircraft. And as you see, the propeller is rotating and your aircraft is completely started. After the aircraft is on, you turn on your avionics. That turns on your secondary display. As you see, that display has turned on with the avionics, and now we are completely ready to move. So let's request for a push service. We'll release the parking brake for that, and push back service, we'll request it facing
okay, a push cart
right.
is on it.
So the push cart is coming through. Till the time, we'll just look around the aircraft and show you what exactly have we done. So as you see, the beacon light at the top, the flashing red is on, the white light is on, the green light on this side, engines are running, and the red light there. And that's a bloody shiny new aircraft, and we are actually ready to go. Alright, now that we are kind of ready to push, we don't need to burn so much fuel. So what we do is we lean the mixture to an extent where we start reading about 530, 550 RPM. So this will actually prevent the overheating of the engine as well. Alright, the tractor is here, our fuel mixture is checked, and we are pushing back. Right, as you see there, we are being pushed, and I'll ask them to stop the services now because they're doing a stupid job at it. Alright, back into the cockpit, and we need to go that side, on the side which you see now. So for the convenience of this video, I'll not talk to anybody on the ATC so that we can actually have a conversation ourselves and go. Before we taxi, we turn on the taxi lights and we are ready. Releasing the brakes from my side, adding power, and we move. So guys, how did you find our simulator setup? I hope you had a little bit of entertainment. I know I'm really bad at narrating stuff as yet, but we will get going, and that is the complete setup for now. I don't know, yeah, I can see it. So we will just show you everything what I have so far, and again, this is not the complete setup which is going to be there, but I have a lot more things coming for my, again, I'm really addicted to aircrafts, as you all know. So I will show you what I have. It is already quite a lot, and there's a lot more coming from my end on the simulator. If you want more videos like the one you saw explaining about different aircrafts, how do they function and all, and to talk more about the aircrafts in general, I will definitely do more videos on the flight simulator. As I said, we cannot do it on the aircraft, and chalo, let's check out my setup. So that is the TV which this complete system is displayed on. That's a 65-inch TV. That's my laptop there.
I have two iPads set up in front of me. These give me the display information. As I told you earlier, this one is the primary flight display, that is the secondary flight display, and below are the rudder systems. I will show you how is it used in just a little bit. My throttle quadrant, this is a very generic one, and also my control column. So what does it do exactly? I will show you right now. And if you want to turn the aircraft to the right, which I need to right now, as you see the aircraft is turning, I push my right leg straight forward. So if I push it left leg forward, the aircraft turns to the left. Right leg forward, the aircraft moves to the right. See, that is how I control the directional movement of the aircraft. And this movement, as I spoke about, are the brakes. This controls the braking on the right wheel. This controls the braking on the left wheel. So I'll just put the aircraft back. I've just gone somewhere there, and okay, that's on a straight line. And if I need to brake, reduce the power and apply both brakes evenly, then the aircraft comes to a halt. Or what if I just apply one brake, okay, right brake, and the aircraft will turn to the right because only that wheel is braking and the other one is still freely moving. And the other controls, yeah, so this movement, again, pushing it in and left has movement, and just pressing the brake like that in the air has no effect even on the real aircraft. This is become dead, that is only on the ground. So pushing in turns the aircraft. So as you see, we are very close to the ground. Yeah, but pushing my right foot straight out turns the aircraft to the right like that. Pushing it to the left turns it to the left. And this pulling it makes the aircraft climb. Pushing it down pushes the aircraft's nose forward, and we crash. Okay, we're back in the air after the crash, and moving the stick to the right like that makes the aircraft turn like that, and to the left again like that. This again is the basic control of the aircraft. Again, pushing the aircraft, this is on my primary display. I have the bottom. Right turn rolls like that, left turn rolls like that, nose down, nose up, and the rudder pedals, pushing it in, you can see the change in the direction, like it's going to be a flat change of direction like that. So guys, how is my setup? How is the flight simulator? This bugger is also back from office finally, and I hope you guys are not bored of this video. Yesterday we tried to make a video. Yesterday I actually got the Ducati back from the service center, and I did a GoPro recording as well, but there was no audio whatsoever. So complete waste of a vlog, as in for some reason the mic input could not get fixed in. There was no road noise, there was no wind noise, there was no noise at all. It was like blank. So this is another video, another attempt at it, and today is the 11th of June, and yesterday my son got his puja done and his hair shaved. That happened at our grandparents' house, and it's a new beginning for him as well. Look at him, he's like a cutie pie at the back there. And till the next time, sayonara. Love you all, take care, and keep sharing, keep loving, keep commenting, and love you all. Bye bye.
Why is Nakil going or moving? Who is this guy?
It is not moving, that is not going to move.
Then how can I taxi out?
That is what I asked you. Do you want to push back?
Mac, I'll go over the cones. How to go reverse? How to go
You
piche?
can't go reverse.
Where are you? No, इधर छोड़ो, please.
You can't go reverse. That is a road for vehicle movement, Ray.
No problem. Did you ever play GTA? Did you ever play GTA?
Yeah.
Exactly. Where is airspeed here? Oi, oi, Hey, I went through him. No graphics, ma.
Oh man.
Where is the airspeed? I found airspeed. Good boy. Yes.
Got enough speed.
See? Simple.
हाँ.
रोड के ऊपर भी उड़ाते हैं हम. And I was in yesterday's vlog, but like Rohith said, vlog came up bad. Am I coming inside the
Yeah.
phone? Okay, vlog came up bad.
You need to talk a little louder. No, I can't hear you. How will that camera ka mic pick it up?
So vlog
ये
came
क्या कर रहा हूँ?
here. Let me land this. I'll show you how to land like a pro. This is not the runway. This is a taxiway, na?
That is a parking area.
Okay, no problem. We can land. Slow, slow. Little up, go down. Oh shit. Little up. Is it? It's not down yet. Acha, sorry. अच्छा ये पूरा उठा रहा है. And that's how you fly a plane. Simple, dude. For this, you don't have to spend so much to become a pilot. It's easy. I know I
Bounced. Sorry. Bye.